When it comes to the topic of veiling, it tears me apart when I hear a sister say, or I hear that she said, or her brother comes running to me saying, my sister is telling me, convince me about hijab. La ilaha illallah. That statement, convince me about hijab, you might as well just say, convince me about Islam. The believing man and the believing woman, listen to their description in the Quran. Allah says,
وما كان لمؤمن ولا مؤمنة إذا قضى الله ورسوله أمرا أن يكون لهم الخيرة من أمرهم ومن يعص الله ورسوله فقد ضل ضلالا مبينا.
And it is not befitting, it's just not right, that a believing man or a believing woman, when Allah and His Messenger have decreed a matter, for them to have any say in it. And whomever disobeys Allah and His Messenger, then they have deviated. They have been led astray, and it is so obvious that they have been misguided. You are a believer, aren't you? Ask yourself that question. I am a believer. Yes, I am a believer. Do you know then what a believer is supposed to say? Not supposed to say, convince me. Allah says,
إنما كان قول المؤمنين إذا دعوا إلى الله ورسوله ليحكم بينهم أن يقولوا سمعنا وأطعنا وأولئك هم المفلحون.
the saying of the believers when they are being invited to Allah and His Messenger, they say nothing else except, we hear and we obey. And these are those that are successful. Who doesn't want to be successful? Don't you want to be successful in the dunya and the akhirah? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says,
وَمَن يُطِعِ اللَّهَ وَرَسُولَهُ فَقَدْ فَازَ فَوْزًا عَظِيمًا.
And whosoever obeys Allah and His Messenger, then they have succeeded to the ultimate success, to the greatest success. So this hijab, it is just another command of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that mandates our obedience to it. Refusing it then is a sin. But we hear that word sin too much. What does it mean it's a sin? Meaning it's a crime, it's a felony. Why? Because Allah commanded the believing woman to wear hijab. So when she refuses, she has stepped on the command of the king. And Allah is not the one that knows to be said to. Sister, aren't you scared for yourself? Wallahi, I'm scared for you that you think it's just another sin. It's just a sin. Question. What removed Adam alayhi salam from Jannah? It was just a sin. Adam alayhi salatu wasalam was forgiven. What caused Shaitan alayhi la'natullah to spend eternity in the hellfire? It was one sin. And just to clarify matters, so no one gets confused, we want to make it very clear. Hijab is not just another sin. The women that leave the house with the shape of their bodies defined, or their hair shown, or they are decorated in one way, shape or form, or they are perfumed. Every neck that turns, every eye that looks, you share in the sin of the person that committed it. You can be thinking about 1,000,001 things from the moment you leave your house till the moment you return. You can be thinking about school and exams and shopping and email and studying and friends and appointments. You could be upon the bus reading Quran or making dhikr, and you don't even realize it. That guy whose eyes fall on your thigh, or his eyes fall upon your arms, or your neck, or your waist, or your legs, any of this, you get the exact same sin because you made that sin a possibility. You made it available. Sister, my sister, O daughter of Islam. You see, that's who you are. The daughter of Islam. That girl jumping around on screen in the music videos, that's not you. That girl dressed in a business suit, staying late in a private office as someone's secretary, that's not you. That fool on the billboard, that's not you. Sister, O daughter of Islam, become modest. Do not remove the veil. Do not remove the hijab from upon you and then become regretful. Guard your beauty if it's honor that you seek, because the people around you are like wolves on the prowl. Wallahi, this is so true. They killed in you the most beautiful thing about you. Al-haya, modesty. When one of the du'at, the mashayikh, Sheikh Abu Ahmed, Muhammad Hassan, hafidhahullah ta'ala, he came to the United States for some da'wah. There was a young Jewish man that came and sat with him, and he decided to become a Muslim. So the Sheikh, after giving him his shahada and congratulating him and instructing him and advising him and making dua for him, he said, "Are your parents with you alive?" He said, "My parents, they're with me." He said, "What are they?" He said, "They're Jews and they're very, very strict, orthodox." He said, "Are they available that we can speak to them?" He said, "My father's traveling, but my mother's available." He said, "Bring her, we work on her a little bit, we talk." The next day, this new Muslim brother brought his mother. When she walked in upon the Shaykh, she was wearing a full khimar, full hijab, covering her hair, her neck, her chest, waist, right? So the Shaykh said, "Habibi, your mother, she's Muslim?" He said, "No." He said, "Then why is she wearing hijab?" He said, "Oh, my mother knows, of course, I mean, she knows that much, that it's just not right to come and, stand in front of a sheikh, and have her hair shown." La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. That is a message that I send to every one of my sisters. A Jew embarrassed of a human being, so she puts on the hijab in front of him. And you are not embarrassed in front of the Lord of the human beings. Where is the command of the hijab of the Muslim woman in the Quran? Because some people, they make the claim that hijab is un-Islamic, it's culture. Or hijab is something the Muslims adopted from the Jews. No, it is the command of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The first evidence in Surah Al-Ahzab, in the 59th ayah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says,
يا أيها النبي قل لأزواجك وبناتك ونساء ونساء المؤمنين يدنين عليهن من جلابيبهن ذلك أدنى أن يعرفن فلا يؤذين وكان الله غفورا رحيما.
O Prophet of Allah, tell your wives and your daughters and the believing women. Some people claim hijab is only for the wives of the Prophet ﷺ. And the believing women to drape over themselves their jilbab. This is so that they may be known, and it is less likely that they will be harmed. Look, hijab is for you, for your own honor and protection. And Allah is forgiving, merciful. I don't want anything from you except your safety on the Day of Judgment. Wallahi, I just care about you, and what I want is for you to be separated the furthest distance from the anger of Allah and His punishment. All I want for you is to spend eternity in Jannah with Aisha and Khadija and Zainab and Hafsa Ridwanullahi alayhin.
अल्लाह ही अल्लाह किया करो, दुख न किसी को दिया करो, जो दुनिया का मालिक है नाम उसी का लिया करो। अल्लाह ही अल्लाह, अल्लाह ही अल्लाह, अल्लाह ही अल्लाह किया करो, दुख न किसी को दिया करो, जो दुनिया का मालिक है नाम उसी का लिया करो। अल्लाह ही